Hi Stampers, this is Holly from rubberredneck.typepad.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today I'm going to be demonstrating the For All Things tea bag holder. This project was created for my $10 $15 club members. My $10 $15 club is made up of people from all over the United States. Every month they get a completed project along with the paper kit to recreate that project. Now, there are no stamped images or die-cut images included in the paper kit. For more details and how to join my $10 $15 club, please visit my blog, rubberredneck.typepad.com. The For All Things tea bag holder uses the stamp set called For All Things out of the holiday catalog. Now, to create this tea bag holder, you will need to cut one piece of soft suede cardstock at 3 inches by 7.5. Place it onto the Simply Scored scoring tool and score it at 3 3/4. Once you have that scored, fold it over and crease the edge with your bone folder. Then you're going to run this through the Big Shot with the wood grain embossing folder to die cut to add that texture to that soft suede cardstock. After you've added done the texture, you're going to glue this together. So you want to just take your liquid glue and you're going to put a little bit of strip right down the edge. And you want to do this on both sides. And you don't want to put a lot on because when you fold it over, you don't want that to smush out. So just put a little bit on there. And then what you want to do is take your bone folder and crease that edge over with the bone folder to help make that stick together. And then after you've done that, you're going to let this sit aside and dry for a few seconds. You want to cut one piece of the Color Me Autumn Designer Series paper in that Cajun Craze pattern with the leaves, and you're going to cut that at 2 3/4 by 3.5. Then you want to cut one piece of soft suede cardstock at 2.5 by 3 1/4. Run that through the Big Shot with the wood grain embossing folder to add some texture to it. Then you're going to glue the soft suede cardstock to the Color Me designer paper. Then you want to cut one piece of the Color Me Designer Series paper in that Mossy Meadow dot pattern, and you're going to cut that at 1/2 inch by 3 1/4. Take your scissors and notch out one end. I just cut in the center and then go from the point to the center, and then from the corner to the point there. So then you've just notched that right out. Then you're going to glue this across the bottom of your layers. And now this will overhang, the little tail will overhang, so you don't want to put glue all the way on there. And then you're going to go up about 1/2 inch from the bottom and then line up the right edge of the Color Me designer paper with the other piece of Color Me designer paper. Then you want to cut one piece of Very Vanilla cardstock, and you want to cut that at 2 inches by 2 3/4. Take the stamp from For All Things, ink it in crushed curry, and stamp onto the Very Vanilla cardstock. Then you're going to glue this to the center of your layers, overlapping the Color Me Autumn designer paper on the bottom. Then you want to cut 3.5 inches of the Blackberry Bliss stitched satin ribbon, And then you're going to place glue dots on each end of the ribbon. And then you're going to wrap this around the Very Vanilla cardstock right below the Color Me Autumn designer paper. Then you're going to take and place this over here onto your soft suede little tea bag holder, and you're going to need 2 stamping dimensionals. You're going to put one at the top and one at the bottom. And then you're going to place this right onto that little soft suede cardstock bag, that pouch that you created. Then you want to cut one piece of Cajun Craze cardstock at 1 inch by 1 3/4. You're going to die cut that out using the Fun Fall framelits and the Big Shot, so you have this cute little leaf. Then you're going to put a little bit of stamping dimensional on the back, so just cut a little piece off the side, and then place this onto the little tea bag holder on the right side at an angle. Then you want to cut one piece of very vanilla cardstock. You're cut that at 3/4 by 2 1/2. Take the stamp for all For All Things, ink it in Cajun Craze, and stamp onto a piece of very vanilla cardstock. Run that image through the Big Shot with the bitty banner framelits to die cut it out. Then you're going to need to cut 2 little pieces of the stamping dimensionals off the side, and you're going to place them onto the back of that little bitty banner. And then you're going to attach this across the bottom of the little tea bag holder, overlapping onto your Cajun Craze leaf. Then you're going to create a bow. In their kit, there's a little bow created out of the linen thread, and you're going to need the clothespin and the pearl basic jewel that came in the kit as well. So then you're going to attach the linen thread to the right side of the very vanilla banner here. Just use a glue dot and place that right on there. And then you're going to take and put a pearl basic jewel, one of the larger ones, right in the center of your bow. Then you're going to slide your little tea bag. It'll slide right into your pouch here. Just slide that in there gently. And it is going to be a little snug. And then after you have your tea bag in there, just take your clothespin and clip that right on there to hold it close so the tea bag doesn't fall out. And that completes my tutorial. Visit my blog, rubberredneck.typepad.com, for more details on my $10-15 club and where to purchase all the supplies I used to create this project. Thank you for watching.